Hi folks, this is a GoPro gimbal. And as I was writing the post, I thought it was becoming too long, so I decided to record a little video clip about this gadget here. Well, this device is made by a company called Feiyutech, and it's called the Feiyutech WG GoPro gimbal, where WG stands for wearable gimbal. And this is the second device that I bought. The first one was a bit of a disaster. I wrote about it in the blog post, so I'm not going to mention it here. But this device, so far, so good. I did a few test rides, which are on the bottom of the blog, and in the continuation of this video on the playlist. But I just wanted to show you the device itself. This is what it is, and this is what it does. I don't know if the camera is picking this up right, but the function of the device is to keep the camera always at a level. So turn the camera all the way, and as you can see, the camera is always steady at the level. And in this mode, the device is following the movement that I make with the gimbal. That what means that if I turn left, the gimbal turns the camera left as well, but slowly, and if I turn right, the gimbal follows that same thing. I'm going to try to put the GoPro image on the corner there to see what the GoPro is recording and how steady it is. There is a limit, obviously, to this steadiness. When I did tests wearing the camera on the chest mount, on the chest strap, and that worked much better. But mounting the camera on the handlebar, the tiny vibrations are simply too much for the device to compensate. So if I do this, okay, which is normal if mounted on a handlebar, the camera is not able to compensate for that. The gimbal is not able to compensate for that. Even though if for like these types of movement, it does a good job. It keeps the camera steady. There is another mode which I don't remember now how to set. I think it's pressing once. Yeah. No, it wasn't this one. I don't know how to set, but I'll put it in a blog post. If there are several types of modes, there is one mode that the gimbal will keep the camera always pointing straight, no matter where you turn. You see here it's following. No matter where you turn, it will always keep pointing straight. And there is another mode, as you can see, if you want to hold the camera downwards or upside down, there is a mode to turn the position of the camera upside down as well, or the gimbal upside down, so that the camera can be mounted in this position here. All in all, very interesting device. Is the first, as I said, it's not the first one I bought, but the first one was a complete disaster, so I'm disregarding that. It's the first experience that I have with these types of devices. I hope they will compensate for the shakiness when I am out on my bike, and that's it. It comes. Let me just turn it back again. Three button presses turns the camera back again. So as you can see, there is a physical limitation, which I think, let me turn it off. If I press and hold, that's it off. There is a physical limitation. This is the maximum it will go, you see? And on the other side as well. But it's quite a lot. So this is the maximum, it will go this way, the maximum will go this way, and then there is also obviously the limitation here. Okay, so there is, let me turn it back on. It's steady again, as you can see. There is a physical limitation or a mechanical limitation, but the limitation gives plenty of room for the camera to move around. It comes with in this nice box here. Well, this is the actual box. It comes in this nice carry case here with the battery charger. One thing that attracted to me is that it comes with two sets of batteries. They're 900 milliamp, I believe, batteries, 3.7 volts. This is 650 milliamps. So two batteries. It comes also with a, how should I call this, GoPro type of mount, which you can actually lock in place here in the camera, or you can lock in place here on the bottom of the camera. I'm not sure if the camera I'm recording this is picking this up okay. And sorry for the mess in the kitchen. But it comes with these types of connections for GoPro mounts. Then comes with other types of connections here. You know, GoPro mounts with sticky pads on the bottom. GoPro mount. This USB connector here is for upgrading the camera's firmware, which I haven't done yet. I need to check whether there is a new firmware. Then sound, USB, and so on. So nothing special here. There are the connections for the holder, the camera holder here, and the screws that hold the GoPro mounts. What else? Paperwork, and that's it, essentially. So a nice carry case. The most important stuff is included, and you're gonna see from the test footage that it actually does a reasonable job. There are limits, but it's better than nothing. So that's it. The blog post is actually a lot longer, and I tend to do that, but I decided to record this little video for if you don't have time to read the whole thing. And I hope you enjoy it. Thanks a lot. See you next time.